grave, quiet tone. Look at the decaying architecture of these sunless cities in the kingdom of the rot. The environment itself acts as an antagonist. Every soul is bound by the green clock tower above. The absolute rule. Magic is granted by 12 celestial spirits. No mortal holds more. This creates a hierarchy based on birth. Those born under dominant signs, like the dragon or the tiger, rule through elemental violence, while the lower classes have no legal or magical recourse. Destiny is mapped by the stars, long before a child takes their first breath. In this kingdom, there is no self-determination, only the script the constellations have already written. Amidst these ruins is a single cloaked figure. He is an anomaly, a cultivator born as an empty vessel, lacking any zodiac affiliation at all. In a society defined by the G-realm, being blank is a physical death sentence. Without a spirit to refine his chi, he is a metaphysical ghost, ignored by the very laws that govern existence. He isn't seeking to liberate the oppressed or fix a broken theology. His only goal is the desperate day-to-day effort of surviving a world designed to bury him. But because the stars didn't give him a destiny, they can't track his movements. He is the only unpredictable element in a fully deterministic universe. His emptiness is actually a cosmic vacuum. Where others store magic, he possesses a void that can forcibly pull energy from the world around him. When a high-tier tiger cultivator strikes him with wood lightning, the ground shatters. But the energy doesn't dissipate, it starts to drain. During the struggle, he reaches out and physically extracts the tiger spirit from his attacker's chest, drawing the golden essence into his own hollow core. The magic is a biological mismatch. It fractures his ribs and turns his blood into a boiling metallic sludge as his mortal frame tries to adapt to a god's power. In this world, power is a contagion. It gives you the strength of a legend, but it warps your physical form into a grotesque mockery of what you once were. He begins a violent hunt. These watery shadows morphing around him are the rat spirit, providing the ability to cast lethal fluid illusions. Next, he absorbs the snake spirit. He forces necrotic shadow magic to blend with the tiger's lightning, a combination that begins to rot his very soul. Plunging into this clenched fist, we see the dragon's terrestrial fire. He is no longer fighting for survival. He's building an arsenal of pure destruction. This diagram shows the internal reality. These 12 nodes were never meant to touch. The energies vibrate against his physical limits, threatening total systemic collapse. The containment field disintegrates. The clashing powers leak into his surroundings, turning the soil into black, scorched glass. This isn't a hero finding his potential. It is a man accumulating 12 fatal, overlapping curses that are slowly erasing his humanity. Finally, he tracks down the last spirit. He consumes the 12th celestial spirit, completing a cycle forbidden since the dawn of the kingdoms. These 12 elemental auras are fusing into a singular, mesmerizing vortex. The laws of nature are being forcibly rewritten inside a single vessel. This fusion sends a metaphysical shockwave through the celestial blood network, the hidden veins of energy connecting stars to the earth. By breaking the one spirit law, he hasn't saved the world. He has destroyed the sluice gates that kept pure, unrefined cosmic energy from flooding the planet. Rising above this smoking crater, we see the cost. Total silence has replaced the bustling misery of the city. The frantic struggle to outrun a plague or find a dry corner has vanished. Instead, he feels the weight of the 12 constellations pressing directly against his ribs. His very presence is warping the local laws of physics. He hasn't overthrown the Dark Lords. He merely concentrated their power into a single immortal vessel. If one mortal absorbs the weight of 12 gods, the power doesn't vanish, it stabilizes. Above the crater, the green light of the zodiac clock tower glows with a familiar, cold intensity. The architecture of the old world has simply found a fresh, silent battery.